So many years ago, I came to the realization that, at least in my case, the real magic, the real story doesn't happen on stage. It's not the illusion that we create for an audience, but rather what happens off stage, behind the scenes. And for so long, I've wanted to tell that story. I've wanted to share that magic with you, the magic community. And finally, a technology comes along that allows me to do just that. Because through the use of these new 360-degree cameras, I was able to put you on stage with us in the middle of the production and allow you to look around anywhere you want. Of course, you can see what's going on stage and you can see what the audience experiences, but at the same time, you'll notice if you look stage right, there's girls getting prepared for the next scene, or if you look stage left, there's technicians that are prepping a piece of equipment about to roll on. There's all this activity going on, and really only about 20% of it is on stage. So I am very excited to be able to present to you this new technology in the world of magic and allow you to share this experience with me in 360 degrees. So a few years ago, we produced a show in Seoul, Korea, and this is really the first time that I tried this new 360-degree technology. And in watching it, I discovered two things. One, it's really cool, but also you can only take it for about 6 minutes at a time because there's so much information coming at you from every possible direction that your brain overloads. So taking that into account, what I did is I produced a series of little 6-minute modules, little 6-minute movies. And remember, these movies are in 360 degrees. They're a sphere, so you can look behind you, you can look down at the ground. You'll notice sometimes on the floor, you'll see the list of illusions and the order. I mean, there's so many little things that you're going to discover as you look around this world. But going back to, these modules are in these little 6-minute capsules that allow you to take everything in. The other thing is I took the opportunity to do a documentary commentary, which allowed me to kind of talk you through what's going on, because there is so much to see. And if it's your first time in this environment, it can get pretty confusing. So I kind of give you a play-by-play of what's happening as it's happening, which also, to be quite honest, I was very excited to do because it's the first time that I was able to share my world at this kind of level. So to understand what 360-degree video means is to imagine a camera that can see all the way around you, up, down, below, behind you. It's basically a camera that can move around anywhere that your head can move. Now you might watch this on Oculus glasses, or you may simply see it on your phone, but you're gonna notice as you move your phone, everywhere you move to, you're gonna see a different angle. Look, there's the top, there's the floor. So you are basically able to be immersed onto my stage, into my show, and be able to turn your head and look anywhere you want. And honestly, how many of us have not wanted to be on another magician's stage, backstage, with the ability to literally look and peek and sneak at anything we wanted to? Well, this is that opportunity. Producing an illusion show is like trying to orchestrate an Apollo moon launch. You've got thousands of people from all over the planet, at least in my case, all coming together and spending months and months of preparation and planning so that everything can happen at a single moment, and in a single instant in time, everything comes together perfectly and the rocket goes off. It also means if one little thing is wrong, the rocket blows up on the launch pad, and that's happened. But it is this unity, it's this incredible clockwork, this machine of humanity coming together that to me is more magical than anything that could ever be presented on stage. And through this new 360 technology, through the ability for you to see 360 degrees, really for the first time, you're able to get a little behind the scenes peek at this amazing system of technicians and this machine of humanity that comes together to create a single moment of magic. When I was 13 years old and I declared to the world that I am going to be an illusionist, my only reference to what that meant was Doug Henning, and specifically his television, specials every year on television. That's all I had. I wish that there was someone who I could have talked to who was actually a working professional illusionist who could have kind of warned me the life that I was about to take on. What these videos allow you to do is to step into my world, to see my world from every possible direction and understand what it means to be a working illusionist. Because most of the time, the work isn't visible to the audience. 80% of what happens all around you. It happens behind the scenes. And sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's painful. But all of that comes together to produce this single moment of magic. And that's why we do this. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. So after we got everything produced, after I looked at this series of little 6-minute shows that I made, I had this overwhelming feeling that I wanted to share this with you, and that's even more important than making money. So what I'm saying is that this entire series is my gift. It's my gift to you. Check it out, enjoy it, feel and experience what it is like to be in my shoes to produce this kind of thing, and then share it with the world.